Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to jump into the charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm going to show you where I would open trades right now on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin again breaking above 28,000. It's still in that ascending rising wedge, and rising wedges are bearish. So we really need to get a breakout here very soon, and a strong one as well. Going to the Fed, the market has cooled down a little bit. If the Fed drops the rates and they say anything that's going to indicate that they're going to be tapering off on the interest rates rising, which they kind of have to do because the banks are collapsing all over the place. Let's see what happens. If they do taper off on the interest rates rising, if they keep it the same or they drop it, the market in Bitcoin and stocks will pump. If they raise rates again, or they say they're going to be raising rates regardless of the banks failing, then we could have really blood in the streets. So let's see. But in my opinion, as I said, I sold Bitcoin on the 11th of November 2021. I sold all cryptos, Bitcoin, and I've been buying back the last few months. If you've been following my videos, we've been buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, MCRT, BNB, Uniswap, FXS, Google, Tesla, TSM, Facebook Match. And we have made massive gains in the last few months, which is beautiful. And I'm still trying to enter Tesla. I want to add more position into Tesla as well. And Bitcoin, I'm going to show you in the video. Hit the subscribe button, join 78,000 people, smash up thumbs up button down there, comment on every video. I'm going to also, in the next video, I'll do AVAX because that's been quite requested. I'll try and do it in this video as well, AVAX as well. And comment any tickers you want me to do down below. Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technicals. Bitcoin is having this slight pump right now out of this rising. We need to break out of this rising wedge. So where we cleared, this is a dangerous pattern here on the hourly. You can see here we've got this rising wedge taking place. If it breaks out, retests and bounce off, that means it's invalidated. But if it breaks down here, if it breaks underneath, we could get a big drop all the way down to 23,000. That's the monthly support. We also have it would probably hold at 25,000. We have a very strong support at 25. But I would say if there is a big drop, 23,9727 would be where I'd be going long. But when we zoom out, it's still very good for Bitcoin right now. Why? You can see here down on the bottom, volume predicts price. Always remember this, everyone. Volume predicts price. You can see the volume. This was 2021, what I'm showing you here, these bars here. That's how much buying and selling has been happening on Bitcoin on each weekly basis. So this is how much was buying and selling when Bitcoin was going up to 69,000. So the price up here going to 69,000, but down here, this was the volume, how much buying and selling. And you can see here, since we've bottomed out on Bitcoin at 15,500, 16,500, you can see the volume is reaching all-time high volume. We also, this last week, had the highest volume buy volume candle ever before on Bitcoin. The highest buy volume candle for the week ever before. So that was the most buying and selling and the most buys that happened on Bitcoin in its entire history. There was 2.222 million Bitcoin bought on that week, or in the last week, 2.2 million Bitcoin bought. So the highest weekly volume ever, which is very interesting. Also, you can see here, when I called the day of the top on November 11th, we had this head and shoulders, this triple top formation, head and shoulders. You can see here, shoulder, head, shoulder, head, shoulder, which is a bearish pattern, drop. And now you can see we have the inverse. We have inverse, head, shoulder, shoulder, head, and shoulder, inverse to go up. So if that target breaks out of that inverse head and shoulders, the target for Bitcoin, which will be you can line it up like this. This is how you can measure it, by measuring the distance from the head to from the shoulder to the base of the head. So I got to try and grab this. So we'll try and grab this candle, this one. So if you see here, when we measure that head distance to the shoulder, this distance here, if we break out from here, the target for Bitcoin will be 35,000, and that's a very strong resistance as well. But at 32,000, we have some major resistance. So that's my actual target for Bitcoin in the longer term. RSI is still heading up on the weekly. On the 4 hourly, we're oversold, we're heading up. But again, I would be very careful here in case everyone's going bullish here at 28, which is beautiful, but we really need to break out here, retest, then I would go long. We need to invalidate this rising wedge. If this rising wedge, if it breaks down below, if Bitcoin comes down below 27,300, then it will drop very suddenly. So we've got to be careful that this rising wedge is invalidated. RSI is looking good, volume is looking good, so every other indicator is looking good. But where I would go long on Bitcoin is from this, where I would open a big trade on Bitcoin is at 25,000. That's where I'd set up a big long. for the longer term time frame in case that head and shoulder rising wedge breaks down. And the target I would put at 32,000 as a very big resistance. And if you want, you can take it to 35,000 at that target of that inverse head and shoulders, which gives you a risk to reward ratio of 16 times, risking $584 to make $9,803 without leverage. With 10x leverage, it's $98,000 of profits per Bitcoin, everyone. So that calculation is per Bitcoin. So you can set your stop loss per Bitcoin. You only risk 584. You don't need to trade up to 1 Bitcoin. You can trade even smaller amounts, but that's the trade that I would take on Bitcoin, which is beautiful. And in the shorter term time frame, so if we go into the hourly and 15 hourly, we're heading up. 15 minutes, we're also heading up very strongly. I would take a long here to that resistance. It's also forming a few W formations. We have like this multiple W formation. So I would go long here on Bitcoin, even on the 15 minutes, but with a very tight take profit at that top of that channel, with a very tight stop loss just underneath. Stop loss just underneath the weekly support, and the take profit there, 5.26 risk to reward ratio trade, risking $193 to make $1,018 without leverage. So risking $193 to make $1,018 without leverage. With 10x leverage, that's almost $10,180 of profits. Opening the trade at 28,040, where we are right now. Actually, I'll go a little bit lower in case there's a pullback. Here, 28,000, stop loss 27,863, and take profit at the top of this this rising wedge, 29,137. I'll share this in the Telegram as well. You can join in the free Telegram. I've got a free Telegram alerts group. There's 7,000. It's going to update 7,766 members in here. 7,766 of you are in this free Telegram. The link is down below. You can see here, this is where I shared trades yesterday, where I shared the videos yesterday. I also asked this community to share their gains. I asked them share their gains, and you can see this student made 375%. This student made, I funded my next trip to Dubai. He made $29,649, which is beautiful. This student made 313%, 275%, and you can just see hundreds of them. This student, $1.27. All money is good money. James, we should call you a millionaire maker. You are one of the kind, the best TA worldwide. Thank you so much, James. You're welcome, Monhand. Congratulations. And just hundreds of them. You can see here many people making, all of you, big congratulations to you. 868%. Where do you see people making these kind of gains? This student made $22,282. This one 57%, 342%, 187%, 418%. It's a free Telegram group. The link to the Telegram group is in the description down below. In the description of the video, go down below, join that free Telegram group. It's completely free. Also, don't forget to take the crypto mastercourse so you can learn technical analysis. You can learn how to make gains like those students. And I'm trading on Bybit, everyone. In the description down below, you go down below, you click on that link to Bybit. You get up to $30,000 worth of bonuses when you sign up using that link. It is for a limited time only. That's where I'm trading on Bybit, and that's where you can open the trades on Bitcoin. I have a current, once you sign up, so go down, everyone, go down to the description, sign up to Bybit. You'll get this account. In here, I have my Bitcoin trade. It's 2.98 Bitcoin trade, up $16,792 in the profits, 225% in the profits, 16,800 in the profits, which is beautiful. In this account, I have $256,000, almost $257,000 in here, up still around $66,000 from last week, which is beautiful. In here, I've got 3.84 Bitcoin, which is spot, separate to my Bitcoin trade that you just saw. $107,000 of Bitcoin. I've got $43,000, almost $43,000 of MCRT, 11.8 million MCRT, 31,000 USDT. I've got 20,000 of FXS, and I've got around 4,700 of Uni and around 1.7. This is just my trading account in here, which is beautiful. 256,000, and Bitcoin trade is pumping. I'll have to do the Ethereum in the next video as well. I'll share the Ethereum technicals in the Telegram. Again, all the links are down below. Join that free Telegram, talk with each other, discuss in the Telegram, trade together, learn together. Make sure you've taken the crypto mastercourse. If you haven't taken the crypto mastercourse, be very careful. I wouldn't be trading until you learn what to do. Love you all. Have an amazing day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.